Hey guys, so welcome in this beautiful paradise close to Medellin, Guatemala. Let me introduce you to this beautiful house.
CEO's Raw Reality Show. You clicked on this video just to know how we doubled, but before we can tell you that, I have to explain you and take you on the journey where we started. And it's quite simple. In January 2023, we had only 17 running campaigns, and that resulted in a turnover around 53,000 euros a month, which is some numbers which you can understand where we were. But most important is the feeling within the company. We were not having a stable marketing team, which is essential if you want to be okay to sell to the clients, because otherwise you feel, I don't know what we will be able to deliver. And if we scale and we are not able to deliver, we don't have the right people, then that's the way how the brands go down. So the marketing team at that time was in the situation that we waited for one girl, Marina, for 3 months. And once she started with us, within 3 weeks she was gone. So, and that was first half year we were not having stable marketing team. In our company, Jiří, who is the marketing manager, built his results within the campaigns, but to duplicate himself, it took some time within this year. Another problem was we were only based in Czech and Slovakia, so we were having 0 campaigns from abroad. And we started with this year to start expanding to Germany and some other European markets. But in January we had 0 and we didn't know how to do it properly. And the most important realization comes within this year around April and May, because I was following a guy named Kai Bucks on YouTube and he looked legit, but the most important thought which I took away from him was any marketing agency doesn't need more deals, because if they have a good delivery and they have a sales process in place, which was our case already 1 year ago, they just need more presentations. That's the biggest constraint with a marketing agency. And I couldn't agree with it more. So that's for that reason I decided to invest with him. Long story short, we invested more than 30,000 euros and we got 0 deals out of it. We lost money with him, he didn't return money back. And that's full another video which you may already see here, or it's gonna be published within a week or so. That's another story, but imagine that you invest in some corporation more than 30,000 euros and then you get nothing out of it. This is how we started or developed over this year 2023. But maybe now you are even more curious, so how you were able to double the company within this year if you were in this kind of situation. Let me take you what happened positively this year as well. Most difficult part of the year is that feeling, that inner voice in your head, especially at night. I believe you can relate, that you don't know if you will figure it out, and if you will, when. And what I'm talking about is about scaling your business to another level, which is about number of salespeople or the number of presentation which you're making. It's a numbers game. On the other hand, that feeling which you have unknowing, going through the year, testing different strategies like VSL, video sales letter, which we tested with Kai and lost money on it, or cold emailing, which we did internally, or with the cold outbound outreach, which is building your sales team and just cold calling to potential clients. You don't know which of this strategy 1 or 2 or 3 will figure it out, and you put the number there. Hey, let's double the business. That's the right number. You make it up. And in the same time, you are wearing different hats, because if you don't have a stable marketing team like we didn't have in the beginning of this year, first half of the year, then you are wearing different hats as a CEO, to thinking about the sales, then operation, then delivery team. And these different hats of the boss is simply difficult for you, because even if you are boss, you are unable to deliver what is necessary for each role. So if you do things partially, you are not able to give full 100%, which is necessary for the plane to take off from runway. And business is similar. It's a plane which, if needs to get out, did you know you have to put 100% when you are on the runway? But once you get to some level in the air, they go in just with 70%. So with the business, we tested strategy 1, 2 and 3. And I will tell you now how well it went. So we were able to double the amount of campaigns from 17 till 44. That was the highest number of running campaigns within this year 2023. Turnover of the company in 2022 was 600,000 euros. This year it was 1.2 million euros. And the best part is we stabilized the marketing team. So we have great delivery and we can believe in their skills so much that if we sell it to the client, we know they get the best. We even develop better clients experience, which I will be open with you. In Central Europe, clients experience is not such a thing like it's in Australia, US, or even Colombia, where I'm recording this video, because here you have to fight for the client. You just cannot deliver something and hope it's gonna be enough. You have to fight for the client, and if you fight for it, then he will stay with you and recommend you. So that's something what happened to us as well. We developing this main part of it is to have all the components ready. Once it sells, to have enough presentations. That's why we tested 3 different strategies. And even if we were not successful with neither of one, we still doubled and we know better which course we want to take and which we don't. Sorry, Kai, I'm not interested to invest another 30,000 euros and throw it out of this window.
Nope.
It's not gonna be the way how we can grow. And the last part is the delivery, which was able to stabilize and deliver more results that we could expect for the clients, because that's quite challenging campaigns which we get from them, because they are not able to hire these people with staffing agencies or their own internal marketing or HRs. So in cold emailing, we invested 20,000 euros, which resulted in 120,000 euros only from acquisition. If we would add to it the numbers from prolonging campaigns and just returning recurring clients, it would be around 450,000 euros in total. Why the cold emailing works for us is we segment the clients, manufacturing companies which having a sales team, companies which have a logistics and truck drivers, and we send them emails. We do it differently because we hear everywhere you have to personalize. Nah, it didn't work for us. It was too much work. What we do is we write down something very simple, which is, I will just give you from top of my head how it went. Similar email like this received Libor Shadek from Hodlmar Logistics 13 months ago, when he had in need 20,000 truck drivers and we hired for him X amount of drivers. If this is relevant for you because you miss drivers, missing potential clients because you don't have a people to drive trucks, here is our results. And then the results of name of the company, cost per hire, and how many people we hired with X amount of time, let's say 30, 60 or 90 days. Very simple. If this is interest to you, reply yes. If you are not interested and receive this email, say no. Simple, quite salesy, which people aside of personalization doesn't like, but it worked. Why? 20,000 invested, more than 450 return on investment. So cold emailing works. In Czech, we were able to scale it. For Poland and some other countries, we are in process. And the biggest one, which success for me personally, is I bought this company Prodator from my co-founder Jaroslav. So we agreed on deal. He's moving to his way to become marketer fully on his own things with ebooks, and me, I'm continuing to grow this company to 9 figures internationally across all Europe. How it worked with the third strategy. You know that Kai, we lost 30,000 euros. With this one, with cold emailing, we were able to deliver the results. The third one is the most interesting one, because let's be honest, running ads for Facebook to have more presentations or cold emailing is simply shortcut. It may work today, tomorrow it may be different. That's why I like Alex Hormozi, who's saying never ever be dependent only on one source of presentation and growing your company. The second way, which we did, is hiring salespeople and asking them for cold outreach, calling to the clients, setting up the presentation. And it worked amazingly, but we thought it didn't. So we fired these people and we said, it didn't work. Just they are not good enough. We have to find a different way. Then we sat down in the end of the year, like 2 weeks ago, and we agreed on the numbers which are reasonable and realized, if maybe we base it on the right numbers, these people will stick around with us. And slowly, first year they will get to 150,000 euros, the next year around 300, 350, maybe 400,000 euros, and the third year it's over 400 or 500,000 euros which they will bring. Danilo, the best salesperson in our company this year, did over over 600,000 euros. But on the beginning, he was not there. The scaling was around 100,020. Then second one was around what? I think around 300, and now it's 600. So just doubled again. So this is the numbers which we know now, and we know that with new people which will come to our company will kind of give us return on investment within third year of cooperation with them. And that's the pain of the founders, because they are not patient enough. They think, oh, it has to be tomorrow, it has to be this year. Good things takes time. Yes, you can find some shortcut with VSL or Facebook ads for presentations or cold emailing, but never ever be dependent only on it. Otherwise, it may hurt you very badly in a worst time you expect. What's 3 strategies which we want to focus on the beginning of 2024 and implement to succeed with our goal? Our goal for next year is again double. So go from 1.2 to 2.4 million euros turnover. Why? Because I believe in power of doubles, which is dominoes, which you can see in a row can put down the upcoming domino only if it's 51% bigger. So that's why I believe in power of doubles. But which strategies I'm gonna implement? That's what you are curious about and why you are listening. Number 1 is definitely build a sales team. So we are looking forward to hire 20 till 30 salespeople within this year in different locations: Czech Republic, Poland, France, Italy, Germany, and so on. The goal is simple with this team, which is we will pay them for presentations, their fixed salary. So if they hit 15-20 presentations a month, which are done, then they get fixed salary 2,000 euros, for example, and they get from the turnover they bring from this. And they will have a right KPIs for it. And we expect that around 30% of them will stick with us more than a year and 60% will be gone. That's part of the business. This year we hired 16 people and only 4 stayed. This is part of that. Another strategy which we're gonna implement is focus on something what already works, which is called emailing, which is Danilo domain, which he will develop more and more. We have a professional AI specialist from France which joined our team, Taufik, so he will develop the same strategy for France because he has great experience with it. And for Poland, Christian will try to find the ideal client, because that's not, for example, truck drivers like it's in the rest of the Europe. So strategy number 1, build a sales team. Strategy number 2, cold emailing. Strategy number 3, we will test another things such as VoiceBot, which is AI virtual assistant, which will do cold calling for us and screening of the potential clients for us. It's gonna be really interesting to see how it's developed. And we will send letters to the mailbox of the owners of our ideal customers. So this is kind of like 2 different words: old school, send the letters to the mailbox to the owner, and AI robot, which will screen potential clients for us and do discovery calls. So I'm looking forward for next year if we will make it again. Let me know in the comments if you think any of that strategy would be great for your business too, and maybe we can chat about it a little bit more in the comment section. Looking forward to you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe.